Sound alright?
Yeah,
simple acoustic guitar sound. When I write songs, normally it starts with something like this. And I can just play for hours without like singing. It's really nice to be here. Nice to see you all. Thursday afternoon in Wien. I just got here from Italy. I've got a band called Fatalists. They're all Italian. They're driving right now. They're driving up for tonight's show at the Fluke. They're about 2 hours away, which is great because a lot of things can go wrong on a 1,000-kilometer road trip. Particularly when you're crossing borders these days. You know, it wasn't that long ago that you could drive around most of Europe and you wouldn't be stopped or controlled anywhere. But things change, you know. Actually, we had a really bizarre experience in the south of Italy a few weeks ago. We were going down to Calabria, you know Calabria? Beautiful place right down on the toe of the boot. And we're going to a town called Catanzaro. Incredible place, if you've ever been there or if you've never been there. It's a little city built right up on top of a series of hills, crazy hills with ravines like that, connected by concrete bridges, and the concrete's kind of getting old, bits of it falling away. Anyway, there we were going straight down the highway. There was nobody around, and all of a sudden we got pulled over by the Guardia di Finanza, which is the Italian financial police, the guys in the grey uniforms, you know. And I don't know why, but they wanted to talk with everybody in our band. And after they talked with us for a little while, they wanted to examine all of our luggage. Stuff like that is really weird. It didn't used to have to happen. Anyway, the way we got out of that particular hold-up was I showed my passport, which is Australian. And when they saw the Australian passport, they just thought, this is too complicated. Like, you know, even if this guy's a terrorist, what are we going to do? It's just... So they saw my passport and they were like, nah. It's funny, that kind of stuff. And people that want, you know, free circulation of goods, like records, for example, without free circulation of people. It's all bullshit. Anyway, so my Italian friends and I got a new record. It's called Taken by the Dream. We heard something just before from it. All of the songs on this record started out on a little guitar like this. Like I'll try one. Myself a bow and arrow, hidden in the woods. A man with 7 missing fingers taught me how to shoot. I got this arrow pointing at the center of your beating heart. Only for you, everything you is. Before my death, with my final breath, take me back to the night we met, that fatal kiss. Tearing me apart, girl, with all your tragic flaws. Here comes Cupid's army, you ready for the war? I got my arrow poison, dipped in all your stupid lies. Shivering teardrop, frozen in a void. When I shoot that golden arrow, you can't run no more. 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 And when you open your eyes, Cupid's army, it's beating at your door. Ain't it time that you surrendered? Hey, don't you know, there's nothing here worth dying for. Only for you, everything you is. Before my death, with my final breath, take me back to the night we met, that fatal kiss. I got a bow and arrow, aim at my broken heart. So basically that song started like that, except originally it was called Only For You. And I made a demo of it just with the guitar singing it kind of like that. And I played it for my wife, my girlfriend, and she said, "That is shit." We had this huge fight. After I got over the fact that she didn't like the song, I said, "Well, actually, what's the problem?" And so she went away for about 20 minutes and came back and said, "There's the lyrics." that's what you need to sing. That's what someone like, God, you're hardcore. Give me a break, you know? So eventually, I took half of her words, Alana's words, and put them together with half of my words, and that's the song that I just sang. And then I registered it with the Musical Performance Rights Society in Australia, you know, because we were making the album. And eventually she got an email from them saying, you've got a copyright on Bow and Arrow by Hugo Race Fatalists. And she immediately wrote back to them and said, I deserve more. And I said, when I found out about this, I said, you can't do that. It's absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. So of course, you know what happened in the end? I had to give it to her. So the next time I write a new song, I'm going to play it for somebody else. One thing is that I've probably written too many songs, because when I think about what to play, I get this image in my mind and it looks something like an eight-lane freeway in a rainstorm late at night full of traffic. It's just kind of like lots of sound and movement, but not very much clarity. But if I think about Taken by the Dream, it gets a little bit easier. Request.
Let's go.
Edelweiss, yeah. What's that? Yeah. What is that? Yeah, no, I know what that is. Oh, here's one. Yeah. Most of my songs have got a very personal beginning. They tend to get started because of something that really happened, and things are happening all the time. So that's quite creative in a sense, living chaotically. Anyway, this is a song I wrote for my daughter. Just as soon as I recover, I'm gonna get high, I'm gonna get high, I'm gonna get high. We're gonna get up on our feet again. You're gonna get yours, I'm gonna get mine, we're gonna get mine. Hey, in heathen times, gone south. Fake news from lying mouths. They sent us into exile. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna shut them down. We're gonna get high. Come on, come on. We're gonna get high. Yeah. Here she comes, beautiful, clear-eyed kid, staring down the storm, straight up, no lie. I will do you right. Trouble in mind, come on. We're gonna get high. We're gonna get high. Baby, you cut away the bad blood like a cancer, like a cancer, like a cancer. I wish you thread to guide you out of your head. I tried to be a straight guy, straight as they die. Hey, it's goodbye, we're gonna get high. We're gonna get high. We're gonna get high. We're gonna get high. cancer, like a cancer, like a cancer. Here comes that beautiful clear-eyed kid, pure as the day she's born. She got my pulse in her veins. We are one, but not the same. You got trouble in mind, girl. Come on, we're gonna get high. We're gonna rewind, we're gonna rewrite, we're gonna shut them down, we're gonna shut them down. We're gonna get high, we're gonna get high, we're gonna get high, people. We're gonna get high, we're gonna get high, we're gonna get high, we're gonna get high. Yeah, so there's that kind of thing which I like that kind of thing. It's got a lot of blues, it's, you know, it's got no chord changes, which is always great for me. And then the record's got some other kind of tracks, like this one, it's called Heaven, Hell, and it's more, it's really got too many chords, but I'll try it out. Time for brooding on the past is over. Are you wondering, glory dreaming days to come? All your treasured truths are doubtful. The passion play dissolves like placebo on your tongue. This world is not real. People, can you tell? All we have, may it serve you well. Caught between heaven and hell. Coincidence could never fool you. Wherever you may run, that is the place I'm coming from. Flickering faster than a speeding bullet. Money's just a surrogate. You spend it and it's gone. This world is unreal. This is love, no way I could betray her. I've seen people come and go, but she's my burning sun. Fallen angels whispering hallelujah, breathing in the blowback from all this devastation. This world is unreal, it's only illusion. People, can't you help cure this confusion between heaven and hell, heaven and hell? It's kind of a folk song, really. You know, it's folk music. I love folk music. I mean, I always do. I kind of grew up on it. But my problem is that I like quite a lot of different things. You know, I like folky music. I like kind of violent music. I like these kind of dichotomies, contradictions, and I can't do that on a pretty guitar like this. But there's this band out there, they're driving like hell right now. They're really good, these guys, yeah. They don't speak English, that's good too. Anybody know where that's going? Does that sound familiar? No chord change? Because really you don't need chord changes all the time. Like when you listen to the radio and they bring on modern pop music, they're cycling backwards and forwards all the time. It's awful. It's kind of like, you know, it's that kind of thing, you know. Keep it real easy. Yeah, now. I'm on a black snake, baby, sucking on your writer's tongue. Yeah, moaning, 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 black snake, sucking on your writer's tongue. To see you hanging around my mate people. Gonna use her for myself. Yeah, well, like this, I'm gonna crawl up on your window, crawl up on your door. You got anything I want, baby? Gonna crawl along your floor, because I'm a crawl. Don't you hang around with my baby. Gonna use her for change for myself. Where you saw me moan, babe, when the grass was high. Just gonna keep on crawling, baby, till the day I die. 'Cause I'm moaning, 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 solo. Really quick. Just 2 notes. John Lee Hooker. Even low requests are okay. You know, it's a funny thing actually. As time goes by, on a serious note, I believe more and more that being able to actually play and perform music and sing to an audience is becoming increasingly more important, because the way people are starting to hear their music, it's all coming through the internet. And the internet is depersonalizing the world. The internet is actually pulling everyone further apart and placing them in their own micro-universes, in which people only hear what they want to hear. And this is having an incredibly destructive effect on the human psyche in general. It's kind of like being locked up in a high-tech bathroom full of mirrored walls for the rest of your life, which is kind of like a recipe for madness. And of course, as we see every day, the madness increases, people. And I'm not talking about Trump's tax returns only. We had an incredibly shocking election result in Australia last Saturday. Today's Thursday, so I've nearly recovered from the shock of realizing that, in fact, the majority of Australians want to burn the planet down in exchange for tax concessions. It's so depressing. But a lot of creative material for making new songs, maybe. A little bit like heartbreak. It's a kind of heartbreak. So yeah, rewind. I think it's kind of important. It's one of the reasons why I'm still on tour, actually, is this conviction I have that it's more important than ever to actually get out and play music and be personal in the same space with other human beings. I think that that's actually what record stores are about as well. They're a hub. They attract people who otherwise wouldn't know each other because they're interested in similar things. And the good part of it is that when people are into a certain kind of music and they can only find it in one store in a major city, inevitably they get in touch with each other. So rather than just getting everything for free off Spotify, there's a little bit more involved to it. There's a human touch. There's a transaction that takes place, which isn't just between a credit card and a corporation. Yeah. Anyway, I got lots of opinions about this kind of stuff, so don't get me started. It's not your fault. It's just the kind of thing I have going through my mind.
I have a request.
Yeah.
You can play Full Scold.
Awesome. Yeah, okay. That's one of my favorites.
Full
soul, hypnotized by our reflection in our fool's gold. Yeah, I sing my little mantra like I won't die tonight, sinking down into the snow, weighted down by fool's gold. And then I'm falling, I know nobody knows, feel so lost, babe, can't take it when I go. That's one of my faves off the new record, that one. I don't really know why exactly. That song didn't come out of real life, it came out of dreams, but you know, actually the idea behind Taken by the Dream is that there's not really that much of a distinction in the end. I guess the main thing to point out is, do we remember our dreams anymore? Because that's also part of the digital blitz.
You played it at night, that song?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it tonight. Should I do one more?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll have to wrap it up, and we got wild-eyed Italian musicians rolling into Wien right now, and we'll head over to the Fluke and sound check it up for tonight. It's going to be great. What's one more I can play for you? Story I mentioned before about how Alana wrote the words to Bow and Arrow. I have to say, she's a good sport, because I wrote a song about it to get her back. It's called Altered States. Funny thing about Altered States is that after it got published on record, she became convinced that she helped to write the song, which never happened. The thing is that because it was about her, she thought maybe she had written it. So I didn't give her a co-writing credit, because we're just that kind of couple, you know. It's like got to keep your relationships exciting, people. That means pissing off your partner occasionally. I saw you twirling in the moonlight, a spider in your hair. All your sex appeal was pure-hearted. Who loves you when you're spinning, baby? Who follows every groove? The kind of web you're spinning, I can pass right through. I love you, huh? Or do I not? I'm in an altered state, I'm all torn up. Wildfire girl, you stole all my songs. You cut them up with scissors and you whip them on. Tied on your hips to remember this. How you never saw it coming. I took your bullet in my skin. You were in an altered state, taken by the dream. So do you owe me, huh? Do you owe me a lot? I'm in an altered state, I'm all shut up. We were riding at the highway in a stolen car, smoking cemetery weed. They say they cast in faith who cast themselves indeed. Wildfire girl, you wrote all my songs. Then you lit 2 cigarettes, turned the radio on. Who sold their soul? The top 40 gold, baby. Yeah. So do I love you, huh? Or do I not? I'm in an altered state, I'm all shook up. I'm in an altered state, I'm all torn up. Yeah, I'm in an altered state, I'm all shut up. Thank you. Vielen Dank.
Ja. Nein, nicht alles. Doris, hast du ein Autogramm gekriegt? Hast du ein Autogramm gekriegt?
Was?
Hast du ein Autogramm gekriegt?
Ja.
Schaffen?
Sicher schaffen. Ich schaffe alles.
Ist gut,